What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about part 1 of Elseworlds. That was a really cool episode.
Yeah, I liked it.
I could have an entire episode of how Oliver was in the beginning.
Yeah.
I guess Barry. I'm just going to call him Oliver the whole time. Him, like, waking up as Barry, Iris kissing him running around when he says, "You failed this city," and Cisco's like, that's not your line, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that was a really cool opening.
And he was a little rough with the bad guys.
Yeah, and then ended up creating a Mazo by accident by throwing the lightning in there. It was very well done.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked how he just went with it too. Like he's like, "Oh, I love you too, Iris."
Yeah, he's kind of like playing along and then waiting to like so he can go talk to Barry or figure out what the hell's going on. The one thing I didn't like is a lot of the scenes from this episode, which you can kind of figure it was gonna happen because like they don't want to show you the big plots later on. A lot of this stuff was in the trailer. They put out little clips, but it was still funny even seeing it. Like the scene where Barry's doing the salmon ladder, and then Oliver shows up and they're talking about him waking up with Iris.
They promote it so much that when they show you stuff, it's hard because you kind of don't want to see it. But
you really want to because it's Barry as Oliver, and you're like, I want to see that.
Yeah.
The one thing I was a little disappointed at with this was that Superman's only going to be in this episode. I thought he was going to be in the whole crossover. At least that's how it seemed like when they're advertising it.
Oh.
Like, unless he comes back in, like, episode 3.
I could see that, maybe.
But it was very cool seeing Superman, Green Arrow, The Flash, and Supergirl all fight a Mazo.
Yeah.
That was really cool to see.
Yeah.
Even though Barry and Oliver were switched, that was still just seeing them. Because, like, even though, like, Justice League's been out, that still looks cooler than seeing Justice League.
Yeah, I liked it when Oliver like ran up the building and the guy was like freezing it and then like
was that the same building being put together as it was last year when they went there and Oliver said he didn't have super speed? Because remember they did that and like there's construction workers and Flash was getting him, Supergirl was doing stuff, and like there was the other them's running around there or whatever.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember that, but I don't.
I think it was the same because I wondered that. I was like, are they just gonna go to this building every crossover?
Oh, that's funny.
But that was really cool. It's very odd seeing Stephen Amell run as the Flash.
Well, and then that thing was running. It reminded me of Savitar.
Oh, because it was like a robot running after him and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I really liked on Amazo's chest the way they did it, where it was like the show's logos on there.
And then the Elseworlds thing popped up on it originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
I
the first time
that.
when it got
when it was Killer
Cisco
Frost
and
and Elongated Man and all that.
Yeah.
It was cool when they did that. Thought it was funny because they don't normally do it on the show, like have those three go get the bad guy, but because they were locked up, they had to suit up and do that.
Which is funny too, because I was thinking, oh god, they're never gonna catch anybody doing this.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah.
And then the other people show up and they just put on their normal clothes and go back in next to their labs and just chill.
Hey, turn off the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was pretty funny too when Sherlock Wells had Superman bring his alimony check to his ex-wife.
Yeah, that was
his third ex-wife.
Yeah.
And then as he leaves, he's like, "Wait, can I trust that guy?"
Yeah.
Like probably the most trustworthy guy in the universe, Superman.
Well, he's not in his universe.
Well, like I was thinking universe does all the Earths.
I know.
But what were some moments that stood up for you that you really liked?
I just liked the whole. I actually was the only thing I was disappointed in. I wanted at some point.
You wanted Oliver and Ralph to have an interaction. I know that.
Yeah, like I wanted Ralph to annoy him.
Yeah, which still could happen.
Yeah,
I doubt it more now, but
me too.
I really liked them on the Kent farm, and which was really cool. They played the Smallville song, and when they were
wouldn't have recognized it. Wasn't for you.
When they were there and they were training, and Barry got really revenge on Oliver. That could be one of the funniest moments in the Arrowverse.
That was really funny.
That was really good.
I also liked it when Cisco goes, "Oh, and I'm Wild Dog."
Yeah,
that was
pretty funny too. Yeah. And also when Kara was making fun of Oliver doing her Green Arrow impression.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wear a mask.
Yeah.
It was they did really good. I like to in that same scene right before when Barry got his revenge. They were arguing back and forth. They were totally saying back and forth like the bad things about each other's show a little bit. Like he's like, you can't go 9 seconds without someone in your ear. Then he's like, what? Felicity started piggybacking on that, and like that was pretty funny. I love when they like kind of nitpick at each other's shows, like say like the truths about it.
It was funny, yeah.
But so next episode going to Gotham City.
I'm pretty excited about them going to Gotham.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I like Ruby Rose a lot, so I'm excited to see her as Batwoman And
I
like
think I've only
they're
seen her.
starting to get her show ready. I saw they released the CW pilot lists for like 2018, 2019, and that was on the list. So I'm assuming it's basically confirmed.
What you would think? I
yeah,
mean, some
but like that'd be cool to have like it'll basically be a Batman show, but
with a girl.
with her. Yeah, and I like
Um,
her, so that'd be cool.
I think I've only seen her in John Wick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's in a season of Orange Is the New Black. She's in
I haven't watched
the
that.
third Triple X movie. Which that movie's fucking crazy, but she's good in everything I've seen her in.
I mean, I liked her in John Wick. I thought she was a good bad guy.
But and it's cool because all the movies else I've seen her in, besides I guess Orange Is the New Black, it's like good like action scenes.
Physical. Yeah.
So I think she'd be good for the role.
Well, I mean, the preview when they show her like fucking kicking like two dudes. And
I
jumping
like
over a
the
thing, it
last
looked
scene
cool.
you see is her ready to like she's in the air about to kick
Yeah.
like Oliver or Barry, and like they're both going flying. That'll be cool to see her like fight them.
Yeah, it'll be neat to see it, and like they could just this is just it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
and
really like that she's on Earth 1. I was worried they were gonna pull a Supergirl and have her be on like Earth 39 or something.
Well, you know what's
because
funny
then she
too?
can cross over more. Or whatever.
It's just like he's like we're going to Gotham. Just them saying that. It's kind of like when Superman said he has to go home to Metropolis.
Yeah.
You go to Gotham. You're just like, oh, I know where that is. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, it is cool hearing
It's
that little
different than
reference.
like Star City. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But I'm excited for the rest of this. The Monitor was really cool. That's the guy that came and gave the Doctor the book and all that.
he seems very evil and powerful.
So the one thing I want to ask, there's red skies this entire episode. The newspaper says Flash vanishes in red skies. Now, it would be weird if he vanishes here, even though it would totally fit into the Flash's storyline because they are, like they mentioned Cicada, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So, do you think this is just going to lead to the next year's crossover? Because the Monitor's brother is the one that brings on the Crisis on Infinite Earths event.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. I mean, why else would they make it a red sky?
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting because like that's a specific thing on the article
Yeah.
that says he goes missing that I found very interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to keep this going. Like it ended and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot they're not because like last year it was like 2 episodes and then the next day 2 episodes.
Oh, was it? I don't remember that.
So then it just like continued on. So I was like,
They
oh,
switched
fuck,
it up every year. So
We
it's hard to remember what they did.
but yeah, I can't wait to watch Arrow tomorrow.
I'm really glad this was on tonight because the Rams are getting their ass kicked, and I don't want to watch it.
So do you think Stephen Amell is watching Elseworlds or do you think he watched the Rams?
I think he watched both like me.
He had it on 2 different. He does. I've seen him. He was
I
watching a
guarantee.
preview of it, and he had. I just remember Superman has to come back. Black Superman, and they fight him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an idiot. So
Yeah.
that'll be cool. But anyways, I watch. He's doing preview. He has 3 different TVs, so he could actually been watching both at his house.
I'm sure he was.
But yeah, that's it for this video on Elseworlds Part 1. We're back tomorrow for Elseworlds Part 2, and obviously back on Wednesday for Elseworlds Part 3. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on Elseworlds, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Elseworlds.